let me ask you each just a quick question here, kind of big picture, thinking about the map here when it comes to the Senate. And Rich, I'll start with you. A state, if you could give me a state where Republicans are feeling generally good right now, where you think maybe they ought to be a little more worried, and a state where Republicans you think might be poised to do well that we're not talking about right now.
Well, I'm not. They're being talked about, but Arizona and New Hampshire have really come back onto the board. I mean, we've talked about Arizona sort of all along as a swing state, but Masters has tightened that up. I think that's a toss-up. I think New Hampshire's a toss-up, and if I'm not mistaken, there's not early vote in New Hampshire, so this kind of Baltic surge could put them over the top on a election day. I'm not sure what maybe Pennsylvania is the one most to worry about if you're a Republican, because there was a surge of optimism around the debate, and Fetterman didn't do well, but it's, he's still leading in some polls. But I think the map is such now that Republicans can drop Pennsylvania and still have really plausible paths to a majority.
David, same question to you, different twist. Where are Democrats feeling good now that you're a little worried? And is there a state there that not being talked about where you think Democrats are poised for a good night?
Well, I think both of the Democratic candidates, Beasley and Ryan, have run really strong races in North Carolina and Ohio. The question is, can they get to 50? I think they're both going to be close. Tim Ryan in particular, I think, is going to get every vote a Democrat can get who's not named Sherrod Brown in the year 2022. So, those, maybe somehow you pull one of those off. And then I think I agree. New Hampshire is tightening, and that's concerning. But of course, you showed if Fetterman wins, that's enormously strategically important because it just ups the degree of difficulty for Republicans. But, Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, all of those could go either side. And so if you're a Democrat, those are the ones you have to be. Those are existential. And obviously, if you win Pennsylvania, it gives you a tiny bit of margin. Whereas like in baseball, you head in the bottom of the ninth, maybe down, if you're the Republicans, 2 instead of 1. That's an enormously big difference, even though it may not seem like it on the face. But that would be my sense. I mean, I think Ohio and North Carolina both are going to be close. It's just hard for a Democrat to get to 50 in those states. We'll see. Do they get to 47 or 48, or can they pull something up? And so much of this, as you pointed out, comes down to turnout. With all the polling and all the early vote, we still don't really have the beginning idea about what that turnout's going to look like as we begin to really count votes.